So, from our norm violation assignment, we went to Collin Creek Mall and we went to 3 different stores. It was Claire's, a jewelry store, and a Texas hospitality store.
Okay, so we wanted to give you this compliment as a token of appreciation. This is awesome.
Nice.
So, how did you feel when we walked in here with the random token of kindness?
A little confused. Doesn't happen here much.
Did you think there was maybe a catch?
Not really. It just doesn't happen here much.
Oh,
We wanted to give you this chocolate as a token of appreciation for your hard work.
Okay. What's the catch?
Oh, it's not. I promise it's not poison or anything.
I know that, but I said, what's the catch?
So this is for you.
All right.
Thank you for when we gave you this.
Well, oddly, nowadays nobody just pops
Yeah.
over and gives you something out of nowhere. So,
Yeah.
you thought there was a
usually
catch.
Well, yeah, exactly, because usually when you get a chocolate, you expect to make a donation to someone
Yeah.
for the deal. So that's the deal.
Yeah.
Alright. Okay.
All right.
Yeah,
That's
thank
it.
you so
Thank
much. Hi, how are you? We wanted to give you this chocolate as like a token of appreciation for just like being a good citizen of the U.S.
Oh, really?
Yes. Okay. So how did you feel when we just walked in here and randomly gave you this?
Well, I just feel like, anybody that comes in, I'm gonna welcome them and say hello.
This is hospitality.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Has it affected you in any way? Like, did it change your day or anything like
No, it's been slow anyway.
that? Okay. Yeah.
So, welcome to get anybody.
Yeah.
comes in.
Okay. Well, thank you for your time.
And what we found was when we broke this norm of giving chocolate to like a random act of kindness to a work person, there were 3 different reactions. One was a shock, more like they thought there was a catch to it. Even the guy even says, what's the catch? And then we were like, no. And then he was like, okay, that's shocking. And the other one was at the Texas store. She was confused, but she understood what was going on, and she was very southern about it, which kind of displayed a different outcome. And then for the Claire's, she acted in shock as whoa, working at a little teenager store like that, she doesn't really expect random acts of kindness. And so the breaking of the norm kind of made her day a little bit brighter and gave her a little bit of confidence.
When we violated the norm, we expected to feel a lot of gratitude, like the good feeling when you do something nice for somebody else. And we didn't exactly get that feeling just because of the fact their reactions weren't very excited, or they didn't seem very appreciated just because of the fact that they expected something else from us. They thought we were going to ask for donations, or that there was some kind of catch to it.
We did have some difficulties with this norm. When we were walking in the store, at one point the lady was on the phone, and we didn't want to necessarily interrupt her, and so we kind of had to awkwardly push ourselves forward. When 3 people walked in with a camera, you would think there was something was up, and so they were kind of also showed skepticism that the situation at hand was kind of awkward for them.
One thing we learned from this project is that people these days are a lot more cautious of strangers they encounter. That could be the result of things that they see on the news and TV and stuff like that.
We found in this experiment that people in America have been growing more and more skeptical to random acts of kindness. You would think these random acts of kindness would brighten the day, and that it would show these people that we're doing good and we're meaning good. Back in the day, maybe in the 50s or 60s, you had people doing these random acts of kindness, and people were grateful for it. they would take them and maybe even reciprocate them. So for example, like at gas stations when the workers would come out and like wash a car or fill your gas or give you some milk, and it shows how progression of society has changed into a more skeptical, maybe cynical culture.
We feel that this norm of not doing random acts of kindness isn't really a good one in our society. We feel like they should be incorporated into our daily life, which we actually encourage in our experiment. This one guy at the jewelry store said he doesn't even like chocolate, so we told him that he could give it to somebody else, maybe brighten their day as well. We believe that people conform in order to just blend in with society and not seen as a pariah or just seen as different from the usual. So our norm is one that's kind of evolved throughout time, which is that people don't just walk up to you and hand out something because that can often be looked down upon. So I guess the importance of this norm is to encourage safety, which in our case we weren't trying to do something unsafe, but it was seen as that way, or it was seen as something where someone wanted something in exchange for the random act of kindness, as that's often a common motive in today's society. We think maybe if this probably wasn't the norm back then, or maybe even a different part of the country or in a different part of the world, this wouldn't be as strong a norm. In conclusion, our hypothesis was proved incorrect. We had thought that people would react very excited and want to reciprocate the matter, maybe make their day. And it could have made their day later when they were able to soak it all in, but at the moment they were kind of just weirded out that we had done it in the first place.